pass across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. But nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I got him!
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Four down!
To throw on second down, Warner. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Chips over here. That's overload.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that
Three
hurts.
down!
Here we go! Red 38! Red 38!
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive,
come on, let's go!
You're trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
He's going to air one out. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Look, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air. And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And now out come the Patriots. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Ohio!
Thank you.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just don't?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Here we go! What? 90!
Back to throw here. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2
Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey already? Isn't that the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
First down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there.
Tight end. Tight right. Hey, boys, you got
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he's and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure nobody on the outside can steal the play before he gets there.
They'll run the play. No gain on the play there. Second down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
tight left. 4 down. Check.
No one and down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. We got 4.
Flex round! Flex round!
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
From the gun. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Doctor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, but some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Josh Doxson's got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to field. He's going to walk on deep side here. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A huge play there for Washington. 61 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Double tight.
Hot! Hot!
Quarterback sneak. They'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's the quarterback with touchdown number 5. Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead.
Great touchdown. Great touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Humphreys. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that
other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Check. 4 down.
This is Michelle. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch the run. Watch it.
Warner. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Ryan Kerrigan in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Got 3 down. 3 down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going up top. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Flex round! Flex round!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to walk one. And that's caught inside the 35. He gets this deep into Patriot territory.
3 down.
Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 60 yards.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 4 down. 4 down.
Hot!
They'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that play was vintage Derek Johnson. Made a play in the backfield. In college, he did as an outside linebacker. Used speed to get to the backfield. Now, a bulked-up inside linebacker with multiple Pro Bowls on his resume.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Here we go. Red 38.
He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Right. Move. Hey.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. And it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
Here we go. I got 29. I got 29. Heavy.
Hot.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, a chip shot. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? You made them kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Watch 44. Watch 44. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
The strike starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Makes a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Left. 4 down. 4 down.
On 2nd down, Leonard. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19.
Yeah.
Flex round.
Operating from the line. Warner. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And this one will be brought. To the 22.
Let's do it. This yours. Hey. Move. Ball.
37-yard line.
Good job, D. Good job,
With
D.
no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Gun! Leopard!
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Right there. Stay, baby.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break.
Detroit!
Second down the shot. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lloyd. And he'll go down
Leopard!
before getting us inside.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
There, 22. And that's one of his advantages of the passers and not when he's tight, setting back there in the pocket, firing it in the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Ohio!
Begins with a run by Geis, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried to cut her inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Tight right.
Here we go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, complete to Reed. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Tight left. 3 down.
Ohio!
He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
Here we go! Red 38! Red 38! Ohio!
Action here on first down. Nowhere to go. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone
Now let's
different.
go!
And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
Run!
Gets a pickup before, and it'll bring up second down.
Oh, yeah!
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Strong right.
Nash. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Nash. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to stop.
In your hometown of Orlando, Florida, an absolute mess. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust him in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the second-round pick in 2018. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they're going to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try to stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90.
50.
First down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, we
Come on,
Snap, but he'll look to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Flex round. Flex round.
And it pops free. The collision collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go!
Here's the play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Let's go! White, 90! White, 90!
We got to stand up over there.
Pressure drops off as they look to throw. It's Richardson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Tight end right. 4 down.
Shut!
4 down. 4 down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Four down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Dang, baby. Touchdown. He took you to school. Mike 55.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Get there!
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go! Red 38!
He may try to run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
52's the mic. You're trash. You're trash.
Into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Gates, his first touchdown on the year. And the extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Some teams to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
26. Heavy. Heavy, heavy. We got heavy.
Play action. And this one hauled in by Will Tye. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, hey, hey. We got 3. We got 3.
1st down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Hatchet, hatchet. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 2nd down. Nash. That's got it. And he'll go down at the 28. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult.
All right, now, lucky
But when you're
56.
running a drag
Lucky
route,
56.
something short, shallow, going through defenders.
No,
using guys almost
check.
like a
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside,
Detroit!
trying to get to the perimeter,
Detroit!
but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. Moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the 1st half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
You can't block me.
On 3rd down, Nash. And this is going to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try to make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction and you're trying to get it.
Gostkowski's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive is in 3. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because they were confident enough to get on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything?
1 yard loss on the play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Trip. You got trip. You got 3.
Let's go. What? 9.
He'll look to throw.
I'm coming.
Looking deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Detroit!
21 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to
Watch
focus
it now,
on this
Barney,
drive
Barney.
and find a way to make this a one-possession game. They gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good field goal, not necessarily a touchdown.
Check three.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Looking to throw on second down. Nash and a dump off to White. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Off it's Michelle. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right.
The throw on second down. Nash. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
It's our time.
To throw on 3rd down. Nash. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Empty. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
Flex
That's
round!
right.
Flex round!
With the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's right. They start on the ground with the and they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the
Flex
ball
round!
security
Flex
terms that
round!
have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Handoff. It's White. Space inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with 2 touchdowns on the season. And the interception by the Redskins. Deed leads to a touchdown. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. Not a good play.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Humphries. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do
Leopard!
in play calling.
Leopard!
Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays. Coming up.
It often affects the play
confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, and run the ball a little bit.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Looking to throw on second down. Now, hits his target, the tight end, Will Time. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Watch him now, Barney,
The Patriot
Barney.
passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He is a well over 300 pounds. He's a and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Matt Ioannidis able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard.